Hello friends. It's time to go back to Hogwarts. Sort of. J.K. Rowling's magical world is opening again with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, in theaters Friday, preview screenings Thursday night, a spin-off of the Harry Potter films that returns witches, wizards and wands to the big screen. In honor of Fantastic Beasts, we've revisited the 8 existing Harry Potter movies and ranked them. 8. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, 2002. No offense to Kenneth Branagh's take on Gilderoy Lockhart, but the second movie, like the second book, is a less exciting affair. Christopher Columbus' slavish adaptation becomes tired, as the pacing of the movie almost directly mirrors the first.
How dare you steal that car?
7. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 2001. The first movie is a perfectly serviceable adaptation, but isn't as accomplished or unique as many of the later installments. Time has also not been kind to the film's CGI effects. 6. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, 2009. Half-Blood Prince is a weird installment, arriving between Voldemort's rise and Goblet and Order of the Phoenix, and the all-out war of Deathly Hallows. It's hard to make an action film that relies so heavily on exposition, memory and teen romance, so Prince pads the story with scenes like the random Death Eater attack on the Burrow that make it tonally unbalanced. Things are not helped by the lack of chemistry between Harry and Ginny, Daniel Radcliffe and Bonnie Wright. 5. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005. Goblet of Fire gets points for taking on an exceedingly long book. Unfortunately, with all the cuts, rewrites and reconfigurations, Goblet feels more like a collection of related scenes than a coherent movie. But it does an exceptional job of introducing us to the more grown-up side of the series, from teen drama at the Yule Ball to the harrowing sequence when Harry returns to Hogwarts with Cedric's dead body. 4. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, 2010. Cutting the final Potter novel into 2 movies had a lot of unintended consequences. Just ask The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 2, one of which was saddling the first installment with the less exciting story. But even though there's a lot of camping, Deathly Hallows, Part 1 also contains some of the funniest, the break-in at the Ministry of Magic, and the most terrifying, the snake attack at Godric's Hollow, sequences in the films. It feels incomplete, but the extra time gives Harry, Ron and Hermione a real send-off before the chaos of the final installment. 3. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2, 2011. The final Potter film is packed with callbacks and service pieces that fans love, from Seamus blowing up the bridge to McGonagall giddily saying she always wanted to do that spell. But it also gracefully brings this unwieldy series to a close. 2. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, 2004. The third Potter movie is one of the more polarizing. Helmed by Gravity director Alfonso Cuarón, it's the film in the series that most resembles the distinct style of its director, which is not to the taste of every Potter fan. But what Cuarón brought to one of Rowling's best stories was darkness and a visual style that elevated the franchise. 1. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, 2007. Remember, we're not talking about the best Harry Potter books. Of all the films, Order of the Phoenix benefits most from taking a hatchet to its source material. Harry's endless rants and umbrages to torment are cut down, so where the book could feel like a slog, the movie practically whizzes by. It's no coincidence that this is the first installment directed by David Yates, who would direct the rest of this series and now Fantastic Beasts. Despite being one of the darker entries, Order of the Phoenix is a fun movie. Thanks you for watching video. Here are some other videos we think you might like and don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.